everyone, it's Todd here from Baking with Fox Hallow Kitchen. Join me today as I show you a fun recipe for cheeseburger soup, only on Baking with Fox Hallow Kitchen. Fox Hallow Fam, I'm Todd and welcome to Baking with Fox Hallow Kitchen. Well, if you haven't figured out, it's cold season here at Fox Hallow. Today I want to show you how to make cheeseburger soup. It's a simple recipe with a lot of ingredients, but of course it's simple, tasty, and of course so good. So if you're ready, then let's have some fun. Alright guys, to start off our cheeseburger soup, what I'm going to go ahead and do here is I have 2 green onions here in front of me. I'm going to go ahead and just cut these up into small little rings. I think that looks pretty good there, Dave. What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
They small enough there, you think?
Oh yeah. The onion rings are mainly just a garnish, so we're okay. We're just doing these first to get them out of the way.
And we will go ahead and finish cutting these and then go ahead and move on.
Okay.
Next up, I've got 2 stalks of celery here. What I'm going to go ahead and do is cut off the bad ends here. And then I'm just going to dice these down into small pieces as well. And then go ahead and move to our next part of the soup. Do you remember the first time you ever had a cheeseburger?
No, I don't. It's been so long ago. It's something you have when you're a kid, and of course, you don't remember the very first time. I know.
Yeah, this is gonna have all delicious ingredients, and it's gonna be very comforting, especially this time of year.
Oh yes.
You gotta have those comfort foods and those comfort soups that you can kind of just come home, make, and just chill out more or less. So.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm getting these pretty well choppy here. You know as well as I do, I'm usually a bull in a china shop with stuff, so. Alright, I'm going to finish cutting these and we'll go ahead and move on. Alright, now that we got our celery cut up here, let's go ahead and cut up the onion. We're only going to need half of this, otherwise, as they put it mildly, we're going to have onion soup.
Right.
And that's not what we're making today. That looks pretty we'll cut down in a minute here. Now Dave, I did a little bit of research here this morning.
Okay.
Do you know how much the first cheeseburger cost?
No.
Okay, and I quote here. It was in 1924.
Okay.
Place called the Right Spot in Pasadena, California.
Okay.
Had marketed the first hamburger with cheese, and that was at a cost of around 15 cents.
Wow. Okay.
And then in the late 1940s, it was 19 cents at the first, I believe the first McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
So, for those of you guys at home, that is your did you know moment for the day.
Okay.
Bing! So yeah, what I'm going to go ahead and do here is slice this down here. Now, I'm not much of a big onion person myself, but with a cheeseburger, you kind of got to have
something, yeah.
That little bit of texture, that little bit of oomph to it.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting this down, and we'll go ahead and move on. Alright guys, now that I've got my onion and other vegetables cut up here, I'm going to be doing something I always am fearful of doing. We're going to be cutting and peeling some carrots. Now, for you guys at home watching this, everybody knows what happened last time I cooked and peeled carrots, right?
Right.
Thankfully, a viewer sent me a or vegetable peeler. And I believe my brother is the one who actually said watching it was painful to watch. So thank you to Patty for getting me the vegetable peeler. So I'm going to go ahead and just start peeling our carrots here. And we're going to peel and cut down 2 medium-sized carrots.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is so much easier.
Yeah.
Because you guys know at home, that was just... I think I still have PTSD from that to this day, so... Look pretty good there, Dave?
That looks good. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off my ends here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut this down here. And then we'll go ahead and move on.
Okay.
Alright guys, I already have some potatoes washed and cut up here. What I did was I went ahead and cut them into 3/4 of an inch chunks. You don't want to have them too small to where they're going to wither away to nothing. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut these down here.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll move on.
Okay.
Alright, now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and cut up 8 slices of bacon that I have here.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to cut them into about 1-inch chunks.
Okay.
So Dave, you said about there?
Oh, that's about 2 inches. 1 inch would be... That's good enough, yeah. It doesn't have to be perfect.
We're just going to go ahead and cut them down into chunks. And then we're going to be frying this off here in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because what you said, we're going to also be using the...
We're going to be using the bacon grease, so we want to do exactly 8 slices.
Yeah, some of these are not going to be...
It's tough to cut the bacon.
And you guys know I'm a bit of a bull in China shop when it comes to cutting stuff, so...
There you go. That's good enough.
Well, gotta cut the whole way through.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, let's go ahead and get ready and move over to the stove here. Alright guys, now you see here in front of you, we got our big old stock pot. What I'm going to go ahead and do is set my oven to medium heat. And then we're going to go ahead and take our bacon that we just cut up. And we're just going to put that in here. And we're going to cook it off until it is nice and crisp. Making sure that we save our bacon fat that's going to cook off here.
Okay.
Alright, look at that. Our bacon looks nice and crisp. What I'm going to go ahead and do is take the bacon off and dry it on some paper towels here. And then we got a fun step coming up here, don't we, Dave?
Oh, yeah.
So let's go ahead and do it.
Do it.
Alright, now that we've got our nice batch of bacon fat here, I'm going to go ahead and take, what is it, a pound of?
Pound of ground beef, just very carefully. You don't want to splash anything.
Kind of like I just did there a little bit, but it'll be alright. I'm going to go ahead and start breaking this up here. And then Dave, you said we're going to add our veggies and some seasonings.
Go ahead and add the veggies.
Our carrots.
Mm-hmm.
Our onion.
Okay.
Yeah, you can definitely smell the onion from here.
Oh yeah.
The celery.
Okay.
Then how much salt and pepper we got here?
2 teaspoons of salt. And then half a teaspoon of black pepper. And just keep cooking it.
Yeah, this is going to be a nice hearty soup, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Alright guys, looks like we got our beef looking nice and brown here. What do you think, Dave?
Oh, it looks great.
And to that, we're going to add 2 cloves of minced garlic
Mm-hmm.
to our mixture here.
Okay.
And just go ahead and mix it in. Then I think we got a couple more ingredients to add yet.
Oh yeah, still more.
Yes, this is, again, like I said, a nice hearty soup that I'm pretty sure your whole family is going to love.
Oh yeah.
Alright guys, it doesn't take real long to do the garlic, so what we're going to go ahead and do here is I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of flour. To that, I'm going to add each, what is it, a 1/2 teaspoon?
Yep.
Of mustard powder. And a 1/2 teaspoon of paprika.
Okay.
I don't know, I just like saying the word paprika. So, I'm just going to go ahead and mix that all together in here and try and get it combined with the meat. Smells definitely yummy, so maybe if I can get some of the, yeah, look at that. Ooh, baby.
And the flour soaks up a good bit of the liquid. That's what we want.
Yes.
Give that a couple minutes.
Okay. And we'll go ahead and move on.
Okay.
Alright, I think that is looking pretty good here, Dave. What do you think?
Looking great.
Okay, and next up what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to add, what?
1.5 cups.
1.5 cups of water.
Okay.
Into that we're going to add, how much chicken stock here, Dave?
1 quart of chicken broth.
And we are just going to go ahead and cook this off until it simmers up. Look at that, Dave. Does that not look amazing?
Looks great.
Okay, now comes another fun part here. All our potatoes that we cut up here from earlier, we're just going to add this back in to our mix. And we'll bring this back up to a simmer. And then you said back up to a boil.
10 to 12 minutes, just until the potatoes are tender.
Yeah, that's gonna look really, really yummy.
Okay.
Alright, I definitely believe our potatoes are cooked off here. What do you think, Dave?
Yeah, they're cooked.
Okay, now that we got all that done, we're gonna go ahead and add 2 cups of shredded cheese that we did earlier. To that, we're going to add a cup of heavy cream. And how much sour cream do we got?
1/4 cup.
1/4 cup? Well, that actually came off better than what I was expecting, so. Yeah, and then we're also going to go ahead and take this off the heat and mix everything in.
Okay.
Now it's time for my favorite part, the taste test. So let's see how we did here. Simple, tasty, and so good. You guys are going to love it. Enjoy. Wrapping up today, I want to thank you again for joining me and encourage you to check out our friends and support channels listed in the description below. But before I go, always remember, it's good times and good food only on Baking with Fox Hallow Kitchen. I'll see y'all soon. If you like this video or any of our other videos,
be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and stay tuned for future shows.